Hi, we're here to talk about Gustar and dolere today. They're two verbs that don't conjugate like you're used to. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to talk about Gustar first. A lot of people say Gustar means to like. Yes, that works in English, but it really means to be pleasing to. For example, on number one, you see, I like the ice cream. I like ice cream. Well, in Spanish, they would say the ice cream pleases me. In number two, they would say the cake and ice cream please me. Okay, so let's talk about how these sentences are made. So you would start and you would say, hey, let's talk about some single nouns. So let's look down here and see what these are. These are which ones are single and which ones are plural. Okay, so single noun we have is ice cream, which is el helado. Okay. And then we've got cake. That's a single noun too, because they don't say cakes, they say cake right here. Okay, so that would be el postre. Or you might have heard la torta. Okay, either one. So then let's look at the next sentence. It says she likes apples. Apples is a plural noun because you see the S at the end. There's more than one apple. So here we have las manzanas. Okay. And then we like singing, but actually they're saying we like to sing. So that's an infinitive verb. So let's go with that infinitive verb, cantar, okay? And then they like singing and dancing. Well, there's another infinitive verb, and that is, what is dancing? That is bailar. So it looks like we are ready to make our sentences. So let's look at this for a second. I like ice cream. So here's what you're going to do. You are going to use one from each category, okay? So you're going to say, well, we know that these are single nouns, okay? So you're going to say, if it's a single noun, you're going to use gusta, okay? So here we have ice cream, you're going to use with gusta, and you're going to use it with me because I'm the one that likes it, okay? So the answer is going to be me gusta el helado, okay? So then we have I like cake and ice cream. So this is just like math class where you can't add A and B. You can multiply them, but you can't add them. You can't add apples and oranges. They're not the same thing. You can't add cake and ice cream. You can't add A and B. So we've got single noun and single noun, but they're all still single nouns. Okay, so here we go. I like cake and ice cream. So let's look and see what we have here. We have single noun. We've got I like cake and ice cream, okay? Those are two single nouns, so we're definitely going to go with gusta because we've got single nouns, right? These two always go together, all right? And then who likes them? I do. There we go. So the answer is going to be me gusta el postre y el helado. So let's go with she likes apples. So apples we know is plural, right? So if we're going with apples, so that's a plural noun. So that's always going to go with gustan, right? And then where is she? She is right here because you know this little box down here to the left always goes with he, she, it, and usted. It's kind of like, see how it looks like a little boot here? That looks to me like a spur, like on a cowboy boot. Okay, so let's go with she likes apples. So she likes apples. So there's the she. Okay, so what is our sentence? Le gustan las manzanas. So now let's talk about verbs, okay? So it says we like to sing. So we've got an infinitive verb, and we know that that's up here in this plan, so it goes with this plan. So we like to sing. So you say singing pleases us. So there's your answer. Nos gusta cantar. Okay? Let's go ahead and do the other one quickly. They like singing and dancing. So we've got the singing and dancing, right? So that's going to be here because it's single and single, okay? And it's verb and verb, okay? And you can't add them together. Singing and dancing is not the same thing. So they're not the same thing. So we've got infinitive verbs, so we know that goes with gusta, and then they. Where's the they here? The they is right there. So we have, for number 4, nos gusta cantar, we like to sing. Remember, nos gusta cantar at the top. And then we've got they like singing and dancing. Les gusta cantar y bailar. So what I want you to do at this point is I want you to stop the video. I want you to rewind it. I want you to see the sentences here. I want you to write them for yourself and then check the answers and let the video play again. Now we're going to make this a little bit more exciting because now we're going to make a more difficult sentence. So here we have, if you want to say who the person is, then you would make the sentence a little bit longer. And frankly, about half the time people use the long version of the sentence and half the time people use the short version of the sentence, okay? So now let's go back to Mariella likes ice cream, okay? So what will we do here? We would say Mariella likes ice cream. So we know that ice cream is a single noun. And we know that, so we're going to do this for sure, all right? And then we know it's going to be she because this is the one, this is the he, she, it, usted. Remember, he, she, it, usted, right? So now we're going to go down here, okay? So that's what we had on the last one, le gusta el helado. But if you want to say Mariella's name, you would say, Mariella le gusta el helado. So now let's take it a little bit further. So Miguel, that's going to be he, okay? Oh, just by the way, earlier we said Mariella, but you can also say ella, either one to put in the front. So Miguel likes cake and ice cream. So cake is a single and ice cream is a single. So here we go. Single nouns. Okay, so here we go. Single noun always goes with gusta because they always go across. That's okay. And then who's Miguel? Miguel is down here also, okay? But this time we're going to say a él le gusta el helado y el pastel. Or we can say his name. So let's look at the two options. We can say a Miguel, comma, see the comma there that I put there? A Miguel le gusta el pastel y el helado, or you can say a él le gusta el pastel y el helado. The difference is saying Miguel likes it or he likes it. It's just the longer, fancier version. Like I said, people say this half the time. So now let's look at Mariella and Miguel. Oop, I forgot the A. Mariella and Miguel. So you've got two people. So if you've got two people, that would, and they like something plural, what would that be? So let's figure it out. So let's figure out what that would be. Let's use blue. Okay, here we go. So we've got apples. That's plural. Okay, so that goes with that always. Okay, and then we've got Mariella. Okay, Mariella and Miguel like apples. So that means they. Where is they? They is in this one. Okay, so now so far we have they like apples. Okay. So now if you want to say their names or make it more fancy, you would say they, okay? So I cleaned it up a little bit. So back to number 3, Mariella and Miguel like apples. So we have here Mariella y Miguel, comma, I should put a comma there, les gustan las manzanas, because we've got plural, plural, okay? Or you can say they like them. A ellos les gustan las manzanas. So the next one we're going to say is Mariella and I like to sing. So what will we do there? Mariella and I like to sing. Well, we have an infinitive verb, so it goes with this one because they always go across. And then Mariella and I, that would be we, right? And then so this and this always go together. See how it's the top right and the top right? They go together? Okay. So when we had this one on Mariella, we had bottom left and bottom left. Okay. So on number 4, we have top right and top right because they're in the same, you know, the same spot because they're first person plural. So anyway, so there we go. We've got a nosotros nos gusta cantar. So this is a tricky one. People often get this wrong. When you add two people together, people are like, oh my gosh, what do I do? How do I conjugate for that? So if it's Mariella and I, that would be we. But if it's Mariella and you, then it would be you all, because like I'm talking to people across the room. You and Mariella, you like that? Okay. You and Mariella like singing. So here we go. You and Mariella like singing and dancing. We have an infinitive verb and we have an infinitive verb. So what are we going to do about that? We are going to say infinitive verb, right? And let's do a fun color. Let's use hot pink. Okay, here we go. So infinitive verb always goes across, right? And then we've got you and Mariella, that would be you all. You all. Because we know that this one right here goes for you all and they. Okay? So if this is in the bottom right, what are we going to do? Bottom right. Okay? So here we have number 5 at the end. So here's the answer. It can be a ustedes les gusta cantar y nadar. So to you all like this. This pleases you, singing and, oops, I put nadar. I meant bailar. Okay, because nadar is swimming. Okay. Okay, so you can also put a ti y a Mariela les gusta cantar y bailar. Okay, so now there's one question people always ask. This may can. What if somebody likes something plural and something singular? Like let's say I like cake and oranges. Cake is single, oranges is plural. What's going to happen? Well, would you use gusta or would you use gustan? Okay, well, this is what happens in real life, okay? When Hispanics talk, they make it match the first thing that it's next to. So if gusta is near the cake, it's going to be gusta. But if if the gusta is near the oranges, it's going to be gustan. It's whatever it's next to in the sentence, it makes it work with that. Okay? So the code for this video is kicking it. Okay, thank you. Bye. Oh, I forgot to add that, yes, at the beginning I did tell you that doler works the same. Doler is to hurt, and it's exactly the same for single body parts hurting and plural body parts hurting. Exactly the same grammar. Okay, thanks. Bye.